Okay, in Fontagent 9, we have a new feature called tagging, and tagging is important because fonts don't keep all the information that you would really need. They do have a lot of metadata. As I select a font here, you'll see that it does have metadata, and we do give you a listing of all the metadata that's actually available in a font. You'll notice two things missing. One is classification, and the other is licensing. Okay, and this is where tags come in. Tags allow you to either tag for license information or classification. Now, there is traditional classification, and then there is more non-traditional classification, and tagging helps you accommodate both those. So let's take a look at that. First off, if I go over to a folder such as Airflow here, and I select tags and comments, you'll see that in the client you have the ability to actually add tags very easily just by typing in something here. And then you can view the tags that are available here and also add them to a particular font very easily, as you can see. So users have the ability at the client level to add tags for them personally. And then we also have a tag feature on the server that you can add tags to particular fonts and font groups to make it easy for deployment and searchability. Once you add these tags, they become searchable. You can also do smart searches based on tags. So you can say tag by cat, tag by digital rights management, so on and so forth. So you can do all kinds of interesting tagging to help your users search and find what they're looking for quickly and efficiently. Now, on the client side, it's very straightforward. You've got this tag and comments field here where you can not only add tags, but you can also add comments if you choose to do so. Now, from the server side, we allow you to pre-classify things by tag, including font information and some basic license information. Tag values can be anywhere from 3 to 128 characters, similar to a line of Twitter for reference. So let's go ahead and close the client and now take a look at the server. The server has a tags icon here, which allows us to add tags that could then be applied to fonts. As you can see here, I have a number of different style taggings and classification, like grotesque. Now I can say that a particular font, if I add fonts, now I can add and search for particular fonts. So I could say Adobe, and it'll find all the Adobe fonts to help things quicker. Now if I wanted to look at these Garamond Pros, I could select those, or I could even search down to Adobe Garamond Pro, and I could select those or select all and say save. Now all of these fonts here have the grotesque tag. This tag will then be pushed down to the clients that have access to these fonts. Okay, and so that's how you generate classification. So now you can create classic classifications tags, or you can do things like Western, grumpy, creepy, more modern ways of classifying fonts. And also the users at the user level can classify things as they see them as designers and not necessarily as the font was intended. Now, one thing to keep in mind, the tags from the local users don't intermix with the server tags. So if you have a bunch of fonts that are classified from the tagging feature in the server and delivered to the users, their tags do not go up. So that's the good news. So you can do your classic classifications for all the fonts to help the user search and sort through things. And that's a little bit about tagging with the client and the server in server Bondi 9 release and our client 9, Mac and PC. Thank you.